We hear about AI all the time, right? But how are people really using it to get an edge? Well, today we're going to break down 6 super powerful AI workflows that pros, students, and creators are using right now to totally level up their game.
Yeah, this right here is the key. It's not about AI replacing us. It's about working smarter, not harder. Think of it like a superpowered assistant that just makes you better and faster at what you already do. It's a total mindset shift, really.
Okay, so with that in mind, let's jump right in. We're talking about 6 real-world, honest-to-goodness AI workflows. This isn't just theory, okay? This is the stuff people are actually doing day in and day out to get ahead.
All right, first up, AI content creation. And trust me, this is a total game changer for anyone who makes content online. Social media, blogs, you name it. We're going to look at how you can take one tiny idea and spin it into a whole content campaign.
So here's how it works, and it's incredibly smooth. You kick things off with ChatGPT for ideas. Little pro tip for you, try asking it for something like, give me 10 scroll-stopping hooks about productivity. Then you pop over to Canva AI to whip up all your graphics, posts, thumbnails, whatever you need. And to finish it off, you use an automated scheduler to push it all out. Boom, one idea just turned into a whole campaign and you barely broke a sweat. And the win here? It's huge. We're not just talking about convenience, we're talking about getting hours of your life back. Every single week. That's time you can now spend on the big picture stuff, strategy and actual growth.
Okay, next up, one for all the students out there. This is all about AI-powered studying, and it will completely change how you hit the books.
So those long, dense PDFs and textbook chapters? Forget spending hours reading them. Just have ChatGPT summarize the key takeaways. Then you can organize everything super neatly inside Notion AI. And here's the best part. For revision, you can ask the AI to create a quiz for you. This gets you out of that passive reading mode and into active learning. Oh, and here's a killer prompt. Ask it to explain this concept to me using an analogy. It really makes things click.
What you end up with is a study process that's just smarter. It's not about cutting corners. It's about getting to the core of the material faster. This makes studying quicker, way clearer, and honestly, a whole lot less stressful.
Workflow number 3. This one's for anyone who's ever wanted to create awesome videos, but doesn't really want to be on camera. Let's talk about faceless video production.
And you're not going to believe how simple this is. Step 1, you work with ChatGPT to knock out a great script. Step 2, you take that script and plug it into a tool like CapCut or Pictory. The AI literally finds all the stock video clips and pieces it together for you. And for the grand finale, you use something like 11 Labs to generate a really professional, natural-sounding voiceover.
I mean, just look at this. The quality you can get is amazing. This is a perfect example of the kind of professional look you can pull off. Seriously, it looks like a whole team made it, but nope, just a few clever AI tools.
So what's the takeaway? It means the barrier to entry for professional video is pretty much gone. No camera, no fancy microphone, no studio. All you need is the right workflow. Okay, let's switch gears to something that literally every single one of us has to do. Professional communication. This next workflow is all about making sure you sound sharp, clear, and confident in everything you write.
Think of this as a 1-2 punch. First, the drafting. You use ChatGPT to get a solid first version of whatever you're writing, an important email, your CV, a LinkedIn message, anything. Then comes the polishing. You run that text through something like Grammarly and pay really close attention to the tone detector. That little feature can be the difference between sounding like a jerk and sounding like a great collaborator.
And the result? You can hit send with total confidence. You'll know that your writing isn't just error-free, but it's also hitting the exact right professional tone.
All right, this one's for all my builders, my founders, my entrepreneurs out there. We're talking about rapid idea validation, how to take that spark of an idea and turn it into a real plan, like super fast. Okay, just check out this timeline. It's insane. You start with nothing but an idea. 15 minutes later, ChatGPT has helped you build out a whole validation plan. At 45 minutes, you've got all your research neatly organized in Notion. And by the 1-hour mark, you have a full professional pitch deck generated by a tool like Gamma. 1 hour.
This is just an incredible accelerator. Seriously, what used to take days, maybe even weeks of planning, can now be crushed into a single power hour. You go from that aha moment to a full-on execution plan almost instantly. And finally, number 6. This workflow brings it all back to you and your own personal productivity. It's about using AI to manage your day like a total pro, so you can actually focus on what matters.
It's another beautifully simple but powerful system. You use Notion AI to plan your day or week. You sync all your deadlines straight to your calendar. Then you set up automated reminders for everything important. The magic is in the integration. When all your tools are talking to each other, the system just works for you. You're not fighting it anymore.
And the real benefit? It's that feeling of mental clarity. You're automating all the chaos, all that mental energy you spend just trying to remember everything. And what's left? Pure focus, pure consistency. It's a game changer for your headspace.
And that brings us to maybe the most important point of all this. Listen up. AI isn't going to take your job, but someone using these workflows, they will, because they'll be able to work faster and smarter than you ever could without them.
So, the path forward is pretty clear, right? You can't just sit on the sidelines with this stuff. You have to jump in, learn AI, use it, master it. That is how you stay ahead of the curve. Hey, if this was helpful, make sure you subscribe because we've got a lot more coming.